I'm Becca Green, and thanks for tuning in to Daily History. On a calm Sunday morning on December 7, 1941, the Japanese shocked the world by bombing the American naval base in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Today, December 7, 2012, makes the 71-year anniversary. This surprise attack was not only dastardly, but it was a turning point for America and for the war. The Pearl Harbor attack lasted for about 2 years, and with more than 2 years of conflict, America finally joined World War II. The war actually started when Germany invaded Poland. Japan, Italy, and Germany were all dissatisfied with the peace agreements with Great Britain, France, and the US. The first wave of Japanese planes consisted of 51 Val dive bombers, 50 high-level bombers, 43 Zero fighters, and 40 K torpedo bombers. Almost simultaneously, 5 Japanese mini-subs began their attack from underwater, but were able to do little damage. The Japanese destroyed 20 American naval vessels, including 8 enormous battleships, and almost 200 airplanes. All of America's aircraft carriers remained unscathed. The biggest loss was the USS Arizona. 1,177 crewmen were killed when a 1,760-pound bomb smashed the decks and ignited her forward ammo magazine, causing a terrible explosion. A few minutes later, she was underwater. The sinking of the USS Arizona ended the story of the invincible battleship and began a new story about the superiority of the mighty aircraft carrier. More than 2,000 American soldiers and sailors died in the attack, and another 1,000 were wounded. On December 8, 1941, after the day of the tragedy, Franklin Delano Roosevelt asked Congress to declare war on Japan. Then the nation gathered around their radios to hear Franklin Delano Roosevelt deliver his Day of Infamy speech. Here's a short clip on his speech.
August 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan, was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. Indeed, 1 hour after, Japanese air squadrons had commenced bombing in the American island of Oahu.
More than 1.5 million people visit a year to the memorial that floats over the sunken Arizona to respect the lives lost on what FDR would call a date which will live in infamy. Thank you for tuning in to Daily History, and you have a good night.